Hey everybody, this is Grace. I'm going to go get us something for lunch today. And we usually eat at home, but not today. But anyway, remember me talking about the fleet people? Well, there's a car coming up right here. It's been sitting in the there for, well, the expiration date on it is 8/22. This is 11/24, and the expiration date, like I said, and it's been sitting there probably all that long, you know, since 22 and 2022, you know. Yeah, and it looks like one of those fleet vehicles. So that, remember last year or this year, earlier this year, whenever it was, I started to figure out that some of these delivery people, they all had this one kind of, it wasn't the same, it was the same make but not the same model of car, and it was a 4-door, was a sedan, gray, been, you know, not one car, but all of them had obviously been in wrecks, not fixed, not repaired. Usually had one hubcap off, which was the right front, and usually it was just the right front. Sometimes they were, you know, they were gray, but sometimes I would see the same kind in white, and a few others, but it was kind of obvious they were people who, that's what they did at lunch. It was like impossible to get any offers during lunch, and the only time was mainly on the weekend. Friday night through the weekend, they apparently weren't working, not all of them, except for Sunday morning, and they did deliveries like for donut places. Yeah. So, okay, you may have seen it already, but anyway, I'm not going to point it out. But I'm wondering why the HOA hasn't gotten to move. But that's the second one. They towed it away, but that's the second one. Sorry. That's the second one I've seen. Not in our neighborhood. The other one was in one when I was delivering, you know, doing it for health insurance. I haven't said that in a while because I haven't really worked in a while. Seriously, one thing after another. Backache. The latest one is a backache. It's been like a week or two. Yeah, and I've determined it's my office chair. We need a new one. I'm gonna make him order. We actually went out to find some, but I have long legs. So does he. And it just, the ones that we looked at, sat down in, tried out, no, it needs to be for people who are tall. And yeah, because I'm tired of only half of my leg being supported. You know, your lap, you know, the hamstring. What is it? Why are you just sitting here? Come on, what you doing? Look at him. Like, what am I honking at him for? He's just sitting there. Did you see that? Just sitting there. And then he's going to raise his hands like, what? Maybe his vehicle wouldn't move. Anyway. I think that was funny. Wake up! Adam was the one who encouraged me to start using my horn more often because, you know, we drive around. He's retired now. You know, he retired this year, 2 or 3 months ago, I guess. And now he wants to go with me when I go to do these deliveries because he doesn't want to sit around the house all the time. Well, he was working from home. Anyway, I got carried off into another topic. I have to see. I think that. Oh, never mind. But anyway, hold on. Okay, where was I? It was the original. But yeah, we were gonna go work yesterday. Wind was too strong. The day before, the wind was too strong. Yesterday, we actually just walked out the I made a little short video I haven't put up yet, but we walked out the door ready to go. It took us a while to get everything in the house done we wanted to do before we left, and walked out the door, and it was just so free. It was so windy and cloudy, just really cloudy. And the weather had said it was going to be much like the day before. Well, the day before was windy, but it wasn't cloudy. It was bright sunshine. Really haven't had much of a winter or anything but heat this year. Seriously. The old Texas. Not as hot, though. Yeah. I know some people don't believe in global warming. Where are you hiding? Yeah, what rock? Yeah. Well, you don't live in Texas, I'm certain of that. But anyway, you know, there's a whole science behind it. You don't know better than the scientists. Oh, you do? I do videos on, you know, narcissism and stuff like that. So, yeah. Okay, but anyway, it doesn't work like that. It's not through all just people, what they observe. Okay, no. There's a whole bunch behind it. So even, I'm a scientist. By the way, I didn't realize until lately, well, last year or two ago, that some people believe that any scientist can change and do other science, you know, switch over to something else if need be. And like if you're my kind of scientist and then I want to switch and do engineering, no. Adam's an electrical engineer. You know, like I said, he retired. Still, no matter what, you know, it's not like the knowledge just disappears. Was injured, so anyway. Okay, I'm gonna order them in. They're so fast here. They really are. Sonic. You know, I've been eating at Sonic since at least I was a teenager, because we used to go and take, when I was in high school, anybody could leave campus where I lived to go out to eat for lunch, and we did. Always made it back in time even. But Sonic was one of the places we'd go. Anyway, where was I? What was I talking about? Delivery. I mentioned that about we try to go out. It's just so cold. It was just so windy. And I've mentioned before that I've had a different SUV back then. It was one of the heavier ones. It was a Nissan Pathfinder. It had almost, well, it had over 400,000 miles on it. 400,000. My little SUV here doesn't even have 20,000. I don't think it's going to make it to 400,000. Oh, she's headed my way. Okay, that was pretty quick. Like I said, they've stepped up their game, and they're not playing the music too loud anymore. I had stopped coming here for a few years because anytime I came here, the music was so loud, they couldn't understand you. You couldn't understand me. And they get angry because they couldn't understand me. And I would speak loud. And I said, well, turn the music down. Well, we can't. Yes, you can. No place is going to have music you can't turn down. They just didn't want to. That's my opinion, allegedly. But they turned it down. The other day I was here and it was loud, though. Anyway. It's kind of... Well, again, like I said, to go do the deliveries. And then today I was going to do it, but Adam decided that he was going to move the whole master bedroom bed. And, well, he was going to vacuum it all. We both had backaches. I still have mine. We don't know why. We really don't. It's weird. For like 2 weeks, the past couple weeks or so. And his was finally, he said, cured. But, so he's going to do that. Yeah. I don't know. So we didn't go. See, now I want him to go with me because the last time I delivered was right before Halloween. I think it was the night before Halloween. And around here where I deliver, any of the places I deliver. Usually they're houses. I don't do it. I try hard not to do apartments because of my knees. But still the houses always have steps up to them. Not like apartments, although I found one that did have like that. But, you know, like a sidewalk that goes up to the house. What are those called? I don't know. Ours doesn't have that because our garage is in the back. I mean, the front. Anyway. And those steps are kind of weird. Like the sidewalk part of it would be, it's always like twisted, so the steps aren't like you would think steps would be, even like that. They're weird. And the last time I did it, like I said, right before Halloween, it was only 2 steps too, right next to one another, but my knees didn't like it, so I almost fell. So far I haven't fallen I haven't fallen, I haven't even tripped, but I worry about that because, man, I don't want to bust my knees again. Been there, done that. Not delivering. But I don't know what I'm going to deliver. Seriously, this is the week of Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving week. The kids are out from school. It means everybody's out from schools. College students, teachers, instructors, whatever. And that usually means there's not going to be many deliveries anyway, because they're all going to be taken up by those who will take anything. So that was funny. That was funny. I looked to my side when I stopped here. I just looked over. There's a car that pulled up next to me in the turning lane, and they didn't go all the way up. And I kind of looked over, and the woman was a young woman. She looked over at the same time at me. We both went, "Whoa." Okay. Anyway, but I hope to be able. Tomorrow's the day before Thanksgiving, so I hope I don't do groceries anymore. Tried that. No, one of them I was lucky because the people, they came downstairs and got it. I did not know it was going to be an apartment. But that was when I first started. I stopped doing them because I live near a Costco, and everything was a Costco. Big orders, small tip. No. I mean, I've heard people on your videos. I watch every blue moon. You know, the people who deliver, and they go to Costco and they're making some money. Not here. Nope. Not at all. So, I couldn't get on. I still haven't gotten on Instacart. I think that they have that many people doing them. So it was through another one. Anyway, but it would be good just to see if the market's still going. I didn't like it, you know, when they started getting those fleet people. The trash was what was left over, usually. You know, whatever nobody else would take, like $10 for 104 miles. Wasn't that the one? And that's one way, you know. So $10 for, or was it 25? Something like that. But ridiculous. Okay. And you know that we're bound to be somebody doing a joke or something. A prank. Yeah. But they were always, the ones left over were bad. So, and I actually, okay, you got a lane and I have a lane. You shouldn't be trying to get in my lane. Anyway, stay in your lane, bro. Anyway, so I just want to see, but I don't want to try it during Thanksgiving week when everybody's out and they're trying to make a little extra cash. But I was going to, just to see. Now I have one place that I like. Adam doesn't like that place, but he's like, yeah, we should probably go there, because I keep 2 years now. Well, I started last year. Anyway, year and a quarter. No, year and a third. But I explained to him, yeah, but even if they give $5, it's only usually a mile to me to where I have to deliver stuff in that town. 2 towns, they're right next to one another. So instead of where we live, it's like $5. You go 5 miles, 6 miles, something like that. Because he likes to take anything. I just want to get started. No, dude. Now, he doesn't do the deliveries. I do. So, but he just, like I said, he retired, didn't want to sit at home. And before that, he'd go with me every once in a while because he just wanted to get out since he was working from home since 2020. So, anyway. This food is smelling so good. Do you eat at Sonic? Yeah. We just passed one of my neighbors. We're curious. We think that he's I think he's into sports. I think he's actually a player, like for the Dallas Cowboys or something. It's just interesting how he decorates his car. Don't ask. But his house is nice, but they throw parties. He throws parties. It's a big, nice, big house. And there's somebody wealthy. And they're pretty noisy. I mean, we can hear them, and they're not right next to us. So, but flashy. Yeah, let me tell you. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Talk to you on another video. Bye.